Set to go. And on the hill in this one, Kodai Senga.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
C.J. Abrams, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting second, right fielder.
Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. A little bit high, maybe. 1-0. Senga. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
James Wood will hit next.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Next pitch way upstairs. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the 1st. No score. Back here in Queens, and pitching here today, Mackenzie Gore. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the 1st, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the 1st. Here's a Mets lineup now.
Batting
and
second,
Singy against the
right
southpaw on the
fielder,
mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty
Soto.
bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
And now it's Juan Soto. And that one fouled off. Soto in his 7th season, 26 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes. That's out.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so
third
often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Two out, space is empty. Right side, Garcia. Handles, throws to first. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Mets. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Citi Field. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Senga back to work. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That's in for a strike. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
The 1-2. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now it's Luis Garcia. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. And a foul ball. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Backed off the plate that time.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Next offering upstairs. Kicks and fires. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 7, catcher Keibert
2 down,
Ruiz.
bases empty. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not
No ball,
liked
2 strikes.
either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Batting 8, third baseman Jose Tena.
So a man at first. And now up for Washington, Jose Tena. Strike 1.
0-1.
Two outs. That misses
Another
the
ball,
zone.
1 strike.
1-1. Fastball for a strike. Ruiz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nats on the board first, courtesy of this solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Here's
Leading
Pete
off
Alonso.
for the Mets, first baseman
Well,
Pete
Boog, it didn't take very long for
Alonso.
Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Up and in, and that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
This to third. Zips it across. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Fastball groove
Batting
right down the
fifth,
middle. Usually a lot of
left fielder,
damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder,
Brandon
but he
Nimmo.
wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
This one high in the air to left center. Young makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Batting 6, designated hitter
Starling Marte up to hit. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Nationals 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in is the speedy Jacob Young. Ground ball left side. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Led off the game with a strikeout. Check swing, and that's a ball. One out, bases empty. That misses, and it's 2-0. Just missed. Yeah, that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
Now
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Runner on at first with one gone. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Pickoff throw. Abrams dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Abrams, the runner at second with one away. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And the runner holds. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So up next, James Wood. Fly to center his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it across to first, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Washington, but they lead it 1-0. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. In for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Next
Nope,
offering
that's a ball.
is down low. The 1-1 is fouled off. Good eye
Yep,
right
that ball went
there.
out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's hard hit in the line. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Batting 8th, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And ball 1. Inside,
Nope, inside,
just
ball 2.
missed.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Inside
Nope,
ball
that's
4.
ball 4.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last
Batting
pitch
9th,
wasn't even much to
second
think about.
baseman,
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Just
Nope, that's
missed.
down.
Tying run is at first. Here in the last half of the 3rd. That's
No,
a little
that's
bit
down.
low. That
That's a
one
ball.
misses. That's 5 straight.
3-0.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there
Now
on the mound,
batting,
but his
shortstop,
confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball
1-1.
up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That's in there. And the count
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed.
Now
It's
batting,
hard to bring
right
that to a
fielder,
halt once you've
Juan
committed. They tried to check the swing,
Soto.
just couldn't do it.
Soto in the box now. Takes strike 1. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. And now they're out in front. It's 3-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, singing a laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
And now it's Mark Vientos. There's a strike. Two outs. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Now he breaks his bat. Low. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Queens, start of the 4th, Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's in for a strike. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And that's in for a strike. Bell, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2011. The Nationals down by a pair, top half of inning number 4. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Inside, and it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Two outs, base is empty. Luis Garcia digs in now. Fly to left his first time. That one out to right. Soto sizes this one up. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 3 and the Nats 1. Back here at Citi Field, bottom 4, stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
In the air, left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting,
Just pulled
left
off of it a little
fielder,
bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one to first, and that's just foul. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone
Now
right there.
batting,
I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Brady
Starling
textbook pitching.
Marte.
Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Marte stands in now and watches strike
Ball
one.
one's the count.
Off the
Ball
mark
one.
there, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just
Ball back
misses
in.
the mark outside the zone. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Mets 3 and the Nats 1. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
five,
for
John
Washington,
Sciambi with
catcher,
Chris Singleton.
Keibert
And leading it
Ruiz.
off, Keibert Ruiz.
Come on, New York. Let's go, Mets.
Senga back to work. On the ground to the left. A sliding stop to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything.
Now
In that
batting,
spot,
third
it
baseman,
required going to
Jose
the ground,
Tena.
getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jose Tena. Struck out swinging his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
The Mets leading by 2, and we're at the top of the fifth. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that
2
time.
strikes.
That one way inside. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page
Now
right
batting,
now.
center fielder Jacob Young.
Now here is Jacob Young. First time up, he grounded to third. That's inside. Ball one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings and misses. And the count even at 1.
I got a
Not
ball,
sure if he
1
could
strike.
be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
2 down, nobody on.
Hey, shoot.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
just off the outside edge. 2-2. That's down and in.
Count.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Nothing doing for Washington, and they still trail it here 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyrone Taylor. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Garcia hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman Luis Angel Acuna.
2 down, bases empty. And now Luis Angel Acuna. He reached on a walk his first time. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next one off the plate inside. And the count now even up. Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Francisco Lindor getting on deck circle. And they'll do it again. Two outs. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Snap throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. Lindor, the next to hit, takes outside. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Lucas Sims, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Number 68, getting loose as well. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Wood sizing this one up, makes the catch, and that's the inning. Mets strand 1, and the score stays 3-1. Top 6, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that one is inside ball one.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So digging in, Dylan Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And that's ripped for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now it's going to be James Wood. First pitch misses. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. A.J. Minter, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Buto getting cranked up as well. No outs, runners at first and second.
That's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's a strike, and it's 2-2. Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Comes a 2-2.
Counts full.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. Abrams, the lead runner at second. Cruz at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And he takes a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Josh Bell. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to short, Lindor. Throws across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 3 and the Nats 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lucas Sims up and loosening in the pen. Outside, and that is ball one.
That's in. Ball two.
Rips one to right, and foul ball. And it remains 2-2. Now one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Line drive. And a base hit right there. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks
Now
to the bad jump.
third
Those small
baseman,
moments can be costly.
Mark Vientos.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mackenzie Gore out of the game, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for the
Lucas
Nationals.
Sims gets the ball
Number
now.
39.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Lucas
quality pitches
Sims.
out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So, man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Just off the inside edge.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. A little bit low.
Down. Let's go, New York. Aye.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Outside low. Full count now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly
Now
up and
batting
out of the strike
first
zone, but that's one of the
baseman,
hardest
Pete
things.
Alonso.
When you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Right through there for a strike.
That's a ball.
And that's outside. And a count 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Next offering is fouled back. That's inside. Man at first, one away. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Now batting left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. That one misses. 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Sliced hard but foul. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. And there's a ball. Starling Marte waiting to hit for the Mets. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Designated hitter,
First and
Starling
second,
Marte.
2 outs. Here's Starling Marte. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball 2.
Fought off foul. Two outs. And that is out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Count is 3-2.
Tyrone Taylor up next for the Mets. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog.
Now
It's all
batting,
about creating
center
opportunities,
fielder,
and this is one of them right here.
Taylor.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Late with the swing there.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Soto, the runner at third. Nimmo over at second. Marte on at first with 2 down. And that is downstairs. And the count 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We go to the top of the
Leading off for
7th. Up now for
Washington,
Washington,
second baseman,
Luis Garcia. Just off the outside edge. The 1-0. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Now
A lot of times in
catcher,
today's
Jay
game,
Birch,
right
Luis.
fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Here's
the
a new
New York
pitcher
Mets.
from the pen, A.J.
Number
Minter.
33.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Keibert Ruiz getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And a strike on the outside edge. The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Late swing, fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And now up for Washington, Jose Tena, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there at the knees. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Tying run at the plate. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That misses,
Ball
and
one,
that's
no
ball
strike.
1. And
Ball
another
back
ball.
outside.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
High fly ball out of the left center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. So a missed opportunity after the leadoff double as they strand the runner. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 3 and the Nats 1.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new
Nationals,
pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
66.
7th. Zach Brixey.
Zach Brixey.
Here's the catcher for the
Leading
Mets,
off for the
Francisco
Mets,
Alvarez.
Catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
And first offering is fouled off. And
That's a
ball
ball.
one. That to right. Cruz grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty
Now
fun as an
batting,
outfielder. Got to
second
put it into
baseman,
his
Luis
highest gear
Angel
and go a long way
Acuna.
to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
He swings and fouls one off. Brixey, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco
And now it's
Lindor.
Frankie Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. The shortstop
Inside,
takes the
ball one.
ball. Move to first. And he
He's in
dives
there.
back in safely. That one
No.
misses. Ball two. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2-0. That's down
ball
and in.
three.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Acuna stands at first with one out. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Lindor swings through that one.
Full count. 3-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
2 on, 1 out. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And a foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. To the right side. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. They score a run thanks to the infield single.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
So up next, Mark Vientos. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That's in there. Strike one. One out. Runners at first and second. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. 1 run, 2 hits, an error, and 1 left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Nats 1. We're at the top of the
Leading
8th.
off
Here's
for the
C.J.
Nationals,
Abrams to hit.
shortstop
The
C.J.
Nats
Abrams.
in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Minter back to work. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Here comes the 0-1. Ball one there.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
To third, Vientos. One up, one down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to
right
perfection.
fielder,
This
Dylan
game is a
Cruz.
lot harder than it looks, partner.
Dylan Cruz now at the plate. 1 for 3. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Next one just misses. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2
Caught a
strikes.
break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Wood stands in with 2 away as he takes a
1-0.
ball. And that one a little bit high. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two down, nobody on. And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that.
Now pitching for
Number
the Nationals.
68 into the game.
Number 68, Evan Reifert.
And stepping in for New
Leading
York,
off
Pete
for the
Alonso.
Mets, first
With this kind of
baseman,
lead, he
Pete
can swing freely.
Alonso.
Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And that one clips the corner.
That fastball, even though it's
0-1.
up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Next offering is in for a strike. And
1
that
ball,
skips into
2
dirt.
strikes.
That one lifted to left. Wood in position. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting left fielder.
So digging in, Brandon Nimmo. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And that one is inside. Struck him out looking. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else. Anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Headed towards the corner. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Back here at Citi Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate, Nathaniel Lowe. Late on that fastball.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. Lindor right there to make the grab. 1 away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
And first offering is fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Nimmo. They got it for out number 2. Last chance for the Nats in this one. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. Diaz is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.